Mr. Nagelsmann, this week there were lots of talks about the youngest player of the game, Yamal. How do you plan to control him, and are you impressed of him with his 16 years only? Yes, he's a big talent. He was really constant during this season, but his job is to deliver that for a few years. I think there are not many players who are that stable at this age. But of course, I guess he has a very good surrounding. He needs a lot of people around him who have his back. Also at Barcelona, I think you better ask this question to Ilkay, how it works at club level. But of course, he has big qualities, is very good in the one-on-ones, and he's only 16 years old. So there are also big chances for our players in that regard to counter him. I think you can't always defend him because he's so variable. He's going inside and the outside. His left foot is stronger than his right foot, but he can still use his right foot. So we need to be prepared for several things, but on the other hand, he doesn't have so much experience on that level when things don't go his way or when the opponent tackles him a little bit stronger. So this is not a plan that we want to hurt him or tackle him all the time, but of course, he's an interesting player. He's doing a very good job, and for the neutral fan, the neutral spectator, he's definitely a joy to watch. Julian, there's a lot of talk about Yamal, about Williams. When you prepare your team, do you focus on the wingers? Do you focus on Morata? How do you assess the offensive player of the Spanish, which I thought was quite obvious? And once again, about the remarks, Pedri was criticizing Rüdiger today. Do you think there's a little bit of hot sauce in this duel now? Well, Pedri said about Rüdiger that he's always pincing him on the pitch and it would hurt. So what do you think? What does it say about this duel? Well, my focus is not so much on Yamal, but on Jamal. I think we have a lot of quality ourselves. We can create a lot ourselves. There's many approaches how you can fight against a team who likes ball possession. That's, of course, you need a good defensive approach. We have different variants, and Spanish will have difficulty also to adapt to every variation. It's also our approach that we want to have the ball. It's always easier to play against a team who wants to have the ball when you have the ball yourself. So this is our ambition and also our confidence, our conviction that we want to have the ball. Of course, we won't manage to do that for 90 minutes. There will be periods where we want to attack, where we want to take spaces away from them. The offensive play has a clear idea. It's quite obvious to analyze, but also it's linked with a lot of quality. The players that they have on the wings are not easy to defend, and they also have two very strong fullbacks who are not in every situation, who are not playing every situation with many double passes, but they do very good pathways and create spaces for their wingers or for one of the eights, Pedri, for example. And this combination makes it quite complex, but also there's always a solution. This is a fact. And Antonio is a real defender. If he already pinched Pedri, I don't know. I can't comment on that. They should talk about that after the match, if it was hurtful or not. I can't comment on that.